Okay, so we have multiple breaking news coming out. We're gonna start with this one first. India just bombed nuclear arms headquarters, man, in Pakistan. So this report's coming out and it's trending right now, guys. So I want to show you some of this stuff here. Please share the video. India has destroyed this region airbase located near several major Pakistani nuclear facility, delivering a significant blow to Pakistan nuclear command structure. We're going to get to all this here. US Department of Energy aircraft equipped to detect radiation landed at Pakistan base after it was impacted by Indian Air Force. Wow. Okay, so we're going to get to all this here, guys. And you know what's strange about all this? We were supposed to see something like this in Iran, but it didn't happen. It happened in Pakistan. Now, I'm not saying the sleeping giant did it, but at the same time, this also happened. The B-2 stealth bombers left Diego Garcia, and it seems like it happened at the same time that a nuclear facility was impacted. All right, so we're gonna see what's going on here, guys. So we do have a lot more breaking news. Again, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and description box. Thank you so much for your support. So you have a lot of this information is coming out. I've seen like a dozen videos about this story, but once again, I'm not seeing it like in the news media, like again stuff like that. But yeah, I just want to bring this up. What do you guys think about the story? Leave comments down below. India just bombed nuclear arms headquarters. So once again, this base destroyed, the nuclear headquarters of Pakistan. India has just truly apologize, guys. I heard something. Okay, so India has destroyed the NUKE, you know what? An act unprecedented in retaliation and ushering in a new doctrine where Pakistan can no longer use its nuclear arsenal as a leverage when it comes to negotiation. Pakistan nuclear bluff has been called out. Here's a map. Here's the regions. I can't see those words, guys. Those words are really small. So supposedly radiation reportedly detected at the site. As said this morning, we decimated their nuclear capability. That intel made Pakistan and the sleeping giant begging India to stop. Wow. That's the reason why the ceasefire came through ASAP. Give me a second. I want to see if you have a US experts in this region to assess the nuclear damage. Once again, radiation reportedly detected at the site. Give me 1 second here, guys. Want to see if I can find some more information on this story here. Okay, so yeah, I'm not seeing news about this here, guys, but a lot of people's talking about it. There is a lot of people talking about this news here. The US DOE rushed a plane to the NUKE storage facility that India took out yesterday. Now, Indian strike at will on this region, multiple region, hills, were aimed to render Pakistan nuclear option useless. Should have let India finish the job and not intervene. And like I say, guys, at the same time, the Diego Garcia, the B-2 stealth bombers, this here was supposed to be for Iran, but for some reason it left. And at the same time, you had a situation going down in Pakistan and India, but the U.S. still left their B-52 bombers out there in Diego Garcia. Yeah, so those birds heading back to Missouri. What are your thoughts, guys? Leave comments down below on this one here. Okay, so we're going to go with the next news. Something big is going down in Texas. They're building the temple. Not a temple. They're building their own city. Yes, you have those people from the Mid-East trying to build their own city. It's called the Epic City in Texas. The Donald Department of Justice has launched an investigation into the proposed of the Mid-East only Epic City in Texas. Now it says here the 402-acre, that's huge, site will govern by Sharia law. We are not doing this, in the Sleeping Giant. They got their own, what is that? Yeah, it's like their own city here. Wow. Give me a second. Let me just play some of this stuff here. Look at this. They got their own temple. They got the parking lots. They got the school. They got the everything in there. They even have houses out there. Man. Wow. They're planning to build this in Texas. Wow. That's like there. Again, 402 acres. That's massive. 402 acres is huge. Wow. But we have breaking news here. Texas Gov is like, ain't no way you building that thing in my state. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. You ain't building that thing. The breaking news. Governor Greg Abbott announces that the state of Texas halt any construction of the Epic City. There is no construction taking place. Now, guys, they've been suing and trying to get this thing to stop, the construction. But it's been going on for a very long time, and the governor's trying his very best to make sure that this thing is not built in Texas. I think it's happening in Plano, Texas, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this not looking good. It's not looking good. So here's the Texas governor. He's putting out the information. It ain't gonna happen in my state, he said. So Texas has halted any construction of Epic Center. Once again, this is coming out from the governor. There is no construction taking place. The state of Texas has launched about a half dozen investigations into this project. This include, criminal investigation. And the U.S. Department of Justice is also investigating. This matter and similar matter are taken very seriously, and action are being taken to address all concerns. Alert. The Epic City, Texas. These people from the Mideast are still building their 400-acre city. Texans need to be aware. These group does not assimilate. Now we have been given a heads up that the developer of the mega, city in Josephine, Texas is fighting to have locals cover the cost of all water, sewer, drainage, and flood control services through property tax. Wow, that's messed up. So the MUDs enable developers to finance large-scale infrastructure in undeveloped areas without city funding. Now, the MUDs, the MUDs, may shift financial risk to future residents and operate with limited public oversight in early phases. Now, Texans, we ultimately fund a portion of this project if they are not stopped. A city council meeting is being held for Monday, 12th. Although not on the public agenda, some residents are attending with the hope to speak out against these group sanctuary city. Now, the governor, Greg Abbott, and Attorney General Paxton previously announced the city was under investigation and would not go forward. Yet, these group does not adhere to the U.S. or Texas state laws. Wow. They're being too defiant. We're going to build the city, whether you guys like it or not. Will Texas become the sanctuary state that these group have been speaking about? These group is a militant ideology cloaked in religious rhetoric with a clear mandate to destroy the sleeping giant. Bit by bit, a stealth group JS happening to Texas and America. What happens when they are more emboldened with a mega city in a small town, Texas? I wanna bring this up really quick here. Give me a second here, guys. Give me a second here, guys. I want to bring this up really quick. Now, I know this is the Old Testament. I know that. I know that's the Old Testament, Lewis. That's not for the Gentile, that's for the Jews. But I do believe that this speaks to all because, again, it's very important. Just listen to this really quick. Deuteronomy 28:43-53. Foreigners who live in your land will gain more and more power. Stop! 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 Stop. Mm. Mm. Will gain more and more power. All right. So again, we are definitely seeing something here, because we are definitely, again, 20 plus million did come to our land. Foreigners who live in your land will gain more and more power while you gradually lose yours. They will have money to lend you, but you will have none to lend them. In the end, they will be your rulers. All these disasters will come on you, and they will be with you until you are destroyed, because you did not obey the Lord your God and keeps all the laws that he gave you. So again, this is very powerful. Deuteronomy, Old Testament, but I do believe that that's what's going on, and this is why you have the Pope been saying that you need to let them into your land. When stuff like that happens, when you let millions come into our sleeping giant or any other land, you basically rewriting the story, a new chapter. Basically, you slowly erasing the sleeping giant, and there are new ones that's coming in, and there's going to be a new story, and many of them will take over. They will take over. Actually, they are taking over, and what's scary is they are taking over quick as possible. Usually it takes so many years, but it's just happening so fast. It's happening really fast. They're taking over so quick. They're taking over certain regions. Mm. So what do you guys think about this? I mean, again, like I say, guys, it's, it's kind of strange that they want all these people here, and there's a reason behind all this. There's a reason behind it. They want to rewrite everything. They want to erase everything, and eventually, I do believe that they will succeed. The sleeping giant will be transformed, and the reason why, well, I believe that God has given up on this land, the sleeping giant. Too much pride, too much sin. The church is empty. There's so much false teachers. There's so much false prophets all over the place. America, again, the sleeping giant has become a joke. A joke. We become like, Pinocchio, when the bad boys become donkeys. That's how the sleeping giant is becoming. Donkeys. And we're being thrown into this crate and locked up and being punished. And sleeping giants will be taken over by foreigners. They're already building their city. They're taking certain regions. Remember they were going to people's homes and stuff like that under Joe, and Joe didn't do nothing. He just allowed them to take the homes. Colorado, for example, Aurora, Colorado, they took the complex. These new people, they were walking around with GUN, knocking on people's door, demanding rent money, renta, which means rent. It's just pretty soon, sleeping giant's gonna start waking up, but I think it's gonna be too late for it. All right, so here's another Bible prophecy event. Wheat prices crash. Sandwich season is on. So wheat just tanked to its lowest price since August 2020, dropping to $5.16 to $4, like it tripped over its own carbs. After spiking like crazy during world chaos in 2022, prices have been sliding harder than a kid on a slip and slide. That might mean cheaper bread, pasta, and snacks, unless someone finds a way to blame supply chain issues again. All right, we're gonna go with the next news now, guys. Price is gonna continue going up. It's gonna continue going up. Mother's Day prices were very expensive, very expensive, and I think it's very important that people start saving money. Very important, start saving money and stock up. I know the holidays and Mother's Day and stuff like that. Again, when it comes to Father's Day, I told my wife, I just want to be with my young ones and just have a cup of coffee. That's all I need. I mean, to go out to places nowadays, I mean, it's just too much. It is. It's way too much. It's just crazy. All right. So earlier today, the Holy Land military issued a warning for people in the ports of, I'm going to skip that name, multiple regions, controlled territory in Yemen. While reports of strike have surfaced since, the Holy Land military has yet to announce a new round of strike, but strike could come in the next few days. Given the current U.S. Houthi cease plan is in place, it's yet unclear how much reduced U.S. involvement in strike on these groups will hamper the Holy Land efforts to strike them. All right, so once again, guys, this is the reason there's a possibility why Donald and Benjamin are not, talking, put it like that. All right, so give me a second here. This is like all the information so far, but I want to see if there's any more breaking news that's coming out in this late hour. Check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comment box. It's been a long day, guys. I'm feeling really sleepy right now. Woke up really early. Yeah, it's very slow right now. Give me a second here, guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's not much coming out. Yeah, there's not too much stuff coming out now, guys. Seems like everybody just resting now. Alright, so I want to thank every single one of you for your support. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your support. And yeah. Yeah. So I'm not saying nothing, guys. I guess I'll end it here. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. So again, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you can, do me a favor, subscribe to my other channel, The Real GS News. I'm gonna leave the link in the comments box. It's gonna be only that. Actually, there's gonna be multiple links, but the first link on top of the comments box, that's the one that you guys gonna see. That's the one you're gonna click. Give me a second here. Let me just show you really quick. Give me a second. Where's the video? Give me a second. I totally apologize, guys. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so when you click on my video, right? When you click on my video, you see the comments box. You see that? Follow me on my second channel. Just click on that. When you click on that, it would take you to this channel. Hit the subscribe. most importantly, hit all, so that way you guys receive all my videos and latest updates. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a good night. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on YouTube. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.